Imagine waking up to discover that nearly $700 million, 0 cents, in SBA loans were charged off in just 1 year. That's not monopoly money, it is real business debt left unpaid, and it could happen to anyone who falls behind on their SBA loan. But what does it actually mean if your SBA loan is charged off? And what comes next for you and your business? What happens to your daily life and credit score when the SBA decides your loan is charged off? Does this mean you're off the hook, or does it open the door to even bigger problems? People assume a charge-off means the debt is forgiven, but that's a costly misunderstanding you cannot afford to make. If the SBA loan status shows charged off, it means the lender has determined they are unlikely to collect any more repayments from you after several months of missed payments, but that does not mean your responsibility ends here. Is your business safe once your loan is charged off? Not really. The SBA first pays the remaining balance to your lender, but then, instead of forgetting about it, they remove the balance from their own records as an asset, which is just an administrative move. You're still fully responsible for repaying the charged-off debt. Can the government still come after you after a charge-off? Absolutely. The SBA and the Department of Treasury can and will continue collection efforts. Imagine your tax refund suddenly being seized, your wages garnished, or your assets put at risk, all because of a charged-off SBA loan. These aren't empty threats. They are real-world consequences that borrowers face every year. How long will this impact last? A charge-off on your SBA loan can stay on your credit report for up to 7 years, making it much harder to get future business funding or even personal credit. Think of it as a scarlet letter for your finances, not just a temporary setback. Is there any way to stop the damage from spreading? Yes, you have options. The first step is to contact the SBA or the Department of Treasury promptly to discuss repayment plans or settlement options. Many borrowers are surprised to learn they can sometimes negotiate a compromise to settle the debt for less than the full amount if they act quickly and communicate openly. What if you ignore the problem? Unfortunately, doing nothing can make things much worse. Ignoring collection efforts can lead to lawsuits, wage garnishments, and the loss of business or personal assets. Being proactive gives you a much better chance of negotiating terms you can live with. Are there unconventional ways to deal with this? In some cases, working with a specialized attorney or debt resolution expert can help you explore unique strategies, such as offering a lump sum settlement or proving financial hardship. Every situation is different, so don't assume you are out of options. Can you rebuild after a charge-off? Yes, but it takes commitment. Start by making consistent payments on any new or remaining debts, monitor your credit report regularly, and consider credit counseling to create a plan for financial recovery. Many business owners have come back stronger after facing charge-offs by learning from the experience and rebuilding their financial foundation. What's the silver lining? Although a charge-off is a serious event, it's not the end of your entrepreneurial journey. With clear action, negotiation, and a commitment to rebuilding, you can recover and eventually qualify for credit again. Because most people wrongly believe a charge-off means their SBA debt disappears, the next video reveals the real meaning behind charged off on an SBA loan and exposes the critical differences between charge-off and true loan forgiveness that you can't afford to miss.